As most of you already know, back in 2022, Cain went on a high-speed chase, pursuing a car containing the man accused of molesting the fighter's son, firing several rounds into the vehicle. Velasquez has recently been ordered to serve 5 years for his actions. It's stated that the DA were initially seeking a sentence of 30 years. With credit for time already served, Velasquez will serve the remainder of his sentence, roughly 2 years, behind bars. Naturally, given the circumstances around this, many from the MMA community have expressed their feelings on this verdict. Cain was initially denied bail, but was eventually granted months after letters were sent to the judge from the likes of Dana White, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev, Daniel Cormier, Rey Mysterio, and many more.
Pretty sad, to be honest with you, man. You know what I mean? I think any father would do what he done. You know what I mean? If you found out that somebody that was supposed to be looking after your child was doing the unthinkable, you know what I mean? You'd want to go and kill a man as well. Like, and he didn't even do it. You know what I mean? So, right, okay, you want to say it was attempted or whatever. I know, obviously, you served a lot of time already, so they have taken that into account, and there's like 1,200 days that he should be getting taken off his sentence. So hopefully, we're only going to see him serve like a year max. And on good behavior, hopefully he'll be out sooner than that. I would have much rather the free Cain and he doesn't get anything. You know what I mean? Like, but obviously, the justice system is what the justice system is. Like, it's backwards at times. You know what I mean? There's people that get away with certain things, then you get shit like this where what's happening with the guy that done it? You know what I mean? What are they doing with him? Why are you not hearing anything about that guy?
His sentencing is on June 2nd.
He's got another 3 months to just chill and wait until he goes and finds out what's happening. It's a bullshit case. And at the same time, for being a nonce, what are they really going to do to him? They ain't going to be putting him in jail for that long. It's disgusting. Yeah,
he's never going to get as much time as Cain Velasquez. But what I mean, Keith, you know, watching what's happened to Cain here, to me, it's pretty sad. And if at the very least, in my opinion, before I get your take on it, even if he gets released, say in 6 months of good behavior and that, Trump, being a big fan of the UFC, should be able to clean or wipe that slate clean. He's doing it for every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. Surely, Cain can get a blight. What you saying on that, Keith?
Look, you do the crime, you do the time. Now, for me,
this lawyer, bro.
Look, the thing is, at the end of the day, he was putting innocent lives at risk. It started in intersection as a shootout and then became a high-speed chase. Any one of our relatives could have died if they happened to stay in that city, either in a car accident or been shot by mistake. So the fact is, he committed a crime. However, that's not excusing the reason he had done it, because like McDane said, you know, you do that to my family, I'm going to take you out. But unfortunately, and I know sometimes when you're enraged, you don't think straight, but unfortunately, he then ended up doing what he did. So I think, look, the time is deserved. Fortunately, it's only 5 years. It could have been worse, but it is only 5 years, not that much. And I'm hoping that when they go to court and the guy who did what he did is under trial, he gets put away for the 30 years. So for me, I'm not excusing what Cain did at all. He did what he did. Like McDane said, maybe he should have done more to the person that he was accusing or has been accused of the molestation. But at the end of the day, the wrong person got shot in the vehicle that he was chasing. So for me, I hear the rage, I hear the anger, and I don't think it was right what happened. But unfortunately, he committed a crime, and there's no expunging. 5 years is fortunately lenient. Only 2 years behind bars, cool. At least he managed to protect his family in that instance. And for me, it doesn't take away from him because he protected his family. He did what he had to do, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he probably should spend some time.
If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget, we do our Dust Off Shakedown every Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. Don't miss it.